Hi guys, it's me, Rusty78609 in Central Texas, USA, and it is 3:20 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it is February the 23rd, I think. It's Thursday, I know that. And I did a video earlier about my experience, or kind of semi-experience with Verizon Wireless, and let me tell you folks, there's a lot of things you don't know, and I didn't know for sure, about whenever you purchase a new phone from a cell phone company, whether it's Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile, or who. There are a lot of things you don't know about. I guarantee you, and the only way you're going to find out about them is the hard way, like me. For example, on the internet at Verizon, it says that you have a 30-day free look. In other words, if you don't like the phone or whatever the service in 30 days, you just ship it back and you'll have to pay a $35 or $30 restocking fee. Okay? Well, that's not true. That's only if you order it over the internet. If you order it over customer service, the 800 number, it's 14 days. If you get it at the store, it's 14 days. Okay? Why is the difference? I don't know. But it makes a big difference, because what that means is, you're rocking along there thinking, well, I'm not sure if this works or not. You pass the 14th day, you own that phone. You're stuck. Okay? But anyway, we've had a lot of comments about, the smartphone, whether you own it or not, and that's a damn good question. And here's another thing. The phone I had with Cricket Wireless was an LG G Stylo that I got in 2015, about March or April 2015. So I've had it not quite two full years. So I upgraded when I went with Verizon 3 or 4 days ago with their unlimited plan. I upgraded to an LG G, or an LG Stylo 2. Okay, and it's a cute little phone, and it's pretty similar. But God Almighty, man, it's got all kind of stuff going on, man. I mean, you got 16 gigabytes of memory, or main storage, or whatever you call it. You've only got, by the time when you turn it on, you've only got 9, and it gets less from there. Okay, I was down to 6, and I didn't do anything. I don't do apps. I don't load apps. But anyway, so to make a short story long, I went by the store today. They couldn't figure out the billing. Okay, and they said, well, don't worry about it. Whenever the final thing happens in a week or two, you'll be able to see it. Well, I said, well, a week or two, I'm stuck with this service and this phone because the free look 14-day period's expired. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I hear you. Everybody appears to be trying to help you. They are. They're just doing their job, but there's so many things they leave out. Or here's an example. I ported my number from Cricket Wireless to Verizon Wireless 3 days ago, I think. And so while I was in town today, after I got through at Verizon Wireless, and they couldn't explain the bill, I was a little put out. And I thought, well, hell, may end up going back to Cricket Wireless and just have to eat that $30 restocking charge. Well, I go back to Cricket Wireless, and they say, yeah, you can. We don't have any problem with that. You don't even have to pay a whatever you call it, startup fee or whatever they call it. Just come on back. They're waiving the new customer fees and all that stuff. You can even get a free phone. Okay, and I may do that just to have it, I guess, and then keep my other one and use it. But what they told me was, it says, whenever like if you're with T-Mobile less than 3 months and you try to port your number back to your prior carrier, they won't do it. They hold your number. They hold it. It's in the contract somewhere that they don't have to port it back for up to 3 months. So what that do? You're stuck with T-Mobile, or go without a phone, or without your phone number. Now, they also told me that Verizon, if I tried to come back to Cricket Wireless, that I may have some problems getting that number ported back so quickly. And what I said was, okay. So I called the 800 number and I put them on notice that I'm probably going to go back to Cricket Wireless, and would there be any problem porting my number back? And I was assured that there would not be. Well, and it may not be. So I'm not going to create an issue where there is none. But all I got to tell you is whenever I just can't believe the changes that have been made in 2 years on the smartphones, as far as the advertising and the bloatware, or whatever you call it, the apps that just are there. I got Amazon, eBay. Hell, I don't know. Let me tell you. I'll tell you what I got on it. It's on. Anyway, I was this thing's doing a factory reset right now because I'm taking it back, and I'll skip that. Skip. Next. Well, you can't go to the home page. Never mind, I'll figure that out in a minute. But I did a factory reset on that thing, and but I got to tell you, it has been very frustrating. I thought it would work, and the only reason I really did it was because I got that 15% discount, veterans discount, and I thought, well, hell, that would reduce my total outgo for my home Wi-Fi and cell phone service by about $20 a month. Well, $20 is $20, right? It is and it isn't. Well, not in this case, it didn't, because one of the first, I just ran into this today. I was going to print something out using my Chromebook, and it cloud prints using my Canon Pixma 2922 printer, and can't do it. Nope, it won't do it. You can't. Well, you can, but you got to go through about 15 steps on this smartphone, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Let me get this done just a second here. I got to get back to the, oh crap. And that's another thing. Whenever you start using a new phone, everything's different. It's like a whole new world. The touch screen on this thing is more sensitive than it was on my old phone. But anyway, been a lot of comments, and there was a good comment here, and I'll get to it here. I just want to give you a heads up on it. This lady, or I don't know who it is, but it says, and I like this because it was in response to my smartphone video. Do you own the smartphone or does it own you? And she said, great topic. Let's face it, all technology was supposed to make our lives easier, right? Well, that doesn't seem to be actually true. It says, think about how much simpler life was and how complicated it is now. And she goes on, and I may do a video about this separately. But what I wanted to do is just give you a heads up that if you guys have jumped into that Verizon Wireless Unlimited Data plan, I think the Unlimited Data plan probably will work okay, but just be careful with the little tricks in there related to whether you are satisfied or an unsatisfied customer. If you're a satisfied customer, you just go right on down the pipe and everything works, assuming your bill is correct, and you better double check that. Number two, if you are an unsatisfied customer, you don't like either the phone or the service doesn't work for you or whatever, you better get that phone back to Verizon within 14 days or you're going to be stuck with a big ticket, okay? But anyway, that's just a quick heads up, and I just wanted to do this. I'm doing this on my old phone, and I'm going to check and see if I can upload it on my Wi-Fi here at home and see how long it takes. And that was another reason I did this video. But again, more to come. Yeah, never mind. I just got to tell you how frustrating. I'm 71 years old. Do I need this? No. Did I learn anything? Yes, I did. No knowledge is wasted. So even though it's been a little frustrating, I've acquired some new information that'll help me down the road. So anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy USA made when you can. Take deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. It does relieve frustration, stress. And drink plenty of water. That's a biggie. Drink at least 3 quarts a day if you can. Stretch, walk, do all that good stuff. Keep your health. And maybe you'll be around to see me get my cell phone back with Cricket Wireless. God damn. Anyway, adios amigos. Bye-bye.